Hello and kindly welcome to this ECITB-approved Decommissioning Introductory course. I'd like to give you a short overview of the entire course and how the parts fit together. We'll provide you with a complete overview of the decommissioning process, including the regulatory, financial, environmental and technical aspects. OEUK's work breakdown structure provides us with a context in which to present the material. The structure works through the decommissioning process in chronological order, so it starts with Phase 1, project management, and decision-making around the regulatory and financial aspects, while taking into account the environmental implications. It then moves to Phase 2, the operation after the asset has stopped producing hydrocarbons, in which we need to look at both the cost issues and the technical issues around the change of operation. This is followed by Phase 3, plugging and abandoning of the wells, which has financial and technical challenges. Once the wells are plugged, we can go on to Phase 4, process shutdown, isolation and cleaning, prior to Phase 5, which is preparing the topside for removal. In this again, there are cost implications and technical challenges. We then have Phases 6 and 7, with removal of the topside and substructure, and their transport to shore for Phase 8, which is onshore dismantling. Phase 9, the decommissioning of subsea infrastructure is placed here in the work breakdown structure, but can be undertaken earlier, if that's financially viable. We then have Phases 10 and 11, where we undertake a post-decommissioning survey and set up a monitoring regime for any structures or pipelines left in place. There are regulatory, liability, financial, technical and environmental considerations to all of this. We'll cover all of this in 8 modules, starting with offshore decommissioning in context, which I tutor, and will provide an overview of the types of infrastructure which need to be decommissioned. This will be followed by modules on the legal considerations and ongoing liability aspects, which will be provided by Professor John Patterson. These regulatory aspects shape what is permissible in terms of decommissioning options and the responsibilities of companies even once they've decommissioned an asset. Some of the regulatory aspects are driven by environmental considerations, so your next module, presented by Professor Ashley Hastings, will delve into the environmental challenges around decommissioning in more detail. You'll then learn a bit more about the financial considerations around decommissioning from Professor Alex Kemp. This is an important topic, as there are many aspects to account for, including the optimal time to stop production, the cost benefits of collaboration between operators, and the tax implications of decommissioning. From here, you're going to look at some of the planning and technical aspects around the requirements for decommissioning an asset offshore, including the decommissioning programme and the type of work needed to prepare for and undertake the actual removal process, and I'll present that material. My colleague, Dr. Alfonso Martinez-Felipe, will then follow this up with 2 modules, providing some insights into cost planning, and then the processes and challenges around onshore disposal, including some of the regulatory issues. We hope you enjoy the programme.